right, first video. This is our first video of Black Belt Power Team. We're still trying to figure out a name for our channel.
That's right.
What's the name for our channel? What are we trying to do?
It's gonna be a channel that talks about parenting. And it's not even just parenting 101, it's parenting across the board. From tantrums to interruptions when conversations with other people, to homework issues, to behavioral issues, to bullying issues, to nutrition,
fitness, marriage, right? Family values, family everything. Just how we do.
The encompass of our nucleus,
and of all our years of experience working with families, with children, with parents, with divorces, with happy marriages, with happy families. We've seen it all. We've seen families that come into through our doors and they're completely amazing, in love. You see the love in the kids, you see the love in the parents, and then you have families that unfortunately, sometimes they're just falling apart. And we've seen it all. We've been able to study everything. We've been able to study all this stuff. We've
compiled a whole bunch of knowledge, and it's all here. And now we want to bring it to you guys. Yeah.
And we're in the fitness industry because we teach martial arts, and we're in the kids industry because we work with kids from pre-K all the way up to adults, right? But a majority of the time we spend at SKC is always dealing with kids, and a lot of parents have always told, hey, so what kind of tips can you help us out? And we decided, let's start off this channel. How many families have you helped?
Oh, I've helped a lot. I've helped moms, I've helped dads, I've helped couples, I've helped even teachers. I've even gone to the doctor where by the time I'm leaving her office, she's asking you for advice. She's like, hey, so how do I do this? How do I do that?
But we're not doctors, all right? We're not doctors. Yeah, we're not doctors, but through our research and through everything we've been able to learn, right? We wanted to just go ahead and say, you know what? We've gotten so much input, we've studied so much, we've read so much, now we just want to, we've had so much experience dealing with
different issues
because we deal with families.
Exactly.
We deal with families. That's what we deal with.
That's right. And we just want to pique some interest in you, and maybe you can go out there and find what's right for you. Or maybe what we're telling you is perfect for you. But is there going to be modifications? Absolutely.
Maybe and we can change our mind on topics.
Exactly. And maybe the way we handle a situation, you guys can manage to muster it around your situation, because not everybody's situation is going to be the same. But the idea in itself is always going to kind of have the same root of the problem. And we seem to have fun doing it. We seem to make sure that we're getting down to the problem, and then we actually focus more on the solution rather on the problem, and then we just take care of it.
Yeah. And we've also had our ups, we've had our downs, and that's stuff we're going to talk about in this channel. We've been together. Just tell us about ourselves. Let's tell them a little bit about ourselves. When did we start dating? 1999.
That's right. We started dating in 1999. Yeah. January 2nd.
January 2nd. So January 2nd of 2019, we hit a milestone, 20-year anniversary of being together, because once we started dating, we never stopped.
That's right.
We never stopped dating. We come from New York.
Right? I'm from Queens. You.
Right? I'm from Brooklyn. BK.
Hopping on those trains in and out. Start hearing those.
We're inner city kids that are now living in Florida, in this beautiful city called Palmetto Bay.
The suburbs.
Right, in the suburbs of Miami. We're down here in South Florida, Miami. And we have a business here. It's called Super Kids Clubhouse.
That's right. That works with children from the ages of pre-K all the way up to adulthood, like he was telling you guys. And we're
going to be documenting it too. So we're going to be showing you guys all the trials and tribulations that we go through, dealing with kids, sometimes dealing with parents. You guys are going to see a variety of spectrum of what we go through.
Because it ain't easy. It ain't easy being sensei and sensei.
And guess what? We don't just do that. I mean, we do real estate. We're entrepreneurs at heart as well. So there's the entrepreneurial spirit that we have behind everything we do. And that's something that you guys are going to be able to go ahead and be able to take a sneak peek inside, what a working family. We work together.
We do everything together.
Everything, bro. We work together. We work out together. We play together. We cook together sometimes. So many people can't do that. Somehow we managed to be able to do it. And, she has her firm stances on certain things. I have my firm stances on certain things, but we manage to make it happen. It's been 20 years. We started off as kids, and now we're here.
We're still kids.
We're still kids at heart, but now we're like supposedly adults.
And how did that happen?
I don't know. You got kids too, right?
I was like, oh, I gotta have a kid.
I have a kid, right? That's mine. I gotta take care of him.
I gotta take care of him.
Remember the first time we left the hospital with him? I'm pretty sure parents have also dealt with the same thing, right? Left the hospital, and we looked at each other. We were like,
looked at each other. I asked the nurse, we get to take him home? Like, who's gonna help us when we get there?
That's it. He's our responsibility. Like, really, we're in charge of him. Like, and then we're asking, is there like a manual that we can see? No, there's nothing. So behind this channel comes from that frustration that we felt when we left. We're like, okay, what do we do now? Yes, we have moms. Yes, we have dads. Yes, we have parents that helped us out. But we figured there was something more. And no. There isn't something more, right?
It's tough.
We gotta figure it out. And we had to figure out the entrepreneurship. And we had to figure out how to make a marriage work. And we had to figure out how to raise a kid. And we had to figure out how to make a business grow. And we had to figure out how to work together. We had to figure out how to train together. And guess what? It doesn't end. We're still figuring it out. Yeah, we're still here. And we're still doing good. And we wanted to bring it across to you guys so you guys can see, hey, you know what? You guys may not be going through an easy time. But guess what? A lot of people aren't, and you just have to keep pushing. Keep working through it. Keep going. Like the old saying goes, if you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop.
Yeah, don't stop. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Even though you kind of sometimes have to
take a break.
Take a step back. Yeah. Breathe. Allow whatever's happening in your life at that moment kind of sink in. And then just allow it to flow out like a river so you can get over it and keep on moving. It's not the easiest, but it is possible. And when you hear other people do it and other people get through it, things kind of seem more attainable and more doable. Because we always think that it's our problem's the biggest problem in the world, but there's always someone that's dealing with something even worse. Or for them, it's even worse. So we have to be sensible of that, but also sensible of our own problems. But remember, like my husband always tells me whenever I'm in pity time, you can't stay there. You got to do what you got to do. You got to party a little bit and then say, okay, peace, I'm out of here. I'm going to go catch up with life because she's leaving me behind if I stay here. So you got to kind of, give in your plates, throw in the towel and say, I'll see you later. Got to go.
Pretty sure you guys also get a chance to meet our son soon. His name is Paulex. The combination of both our names. Right? My wife's name is Paola. My name is Alex. And our son's name is Paulex. So, talking about pity time and doing that stuff, some of the best advice I've gotten has been from my own son, who's 9 years old. And he, I was going through pity town. I was deep in pity town, and I must have been loving it because I was staying there. And it was a couple of days where it was really tough. And, my son noticed. And he looked at me and he goes, Dad, what's wrong? I goes, well, you know what, son? I'm not feeling too good. I'm feeling depressed. And he said, okay, well, stop.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah,
he said,
gotta get out of
stop.
You got to get out of there. And you know what? I could have stood there. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to grow up. And you got to take responsibility for your actions. And you know what? You got to get out of it. That's it. Stop. Get out of it. Come out of it. Have fun. Be thankful. You just got to be thankful for a lot of the things.
Oh yeah, that'll take you into a nice vibrational state.
Yeah. So we're going to speak about a lot of things in this channel.
I tried also some mindset stuff and also some vibration, your frequency. We all carry a nice frequency. which kind of goes out of whack every so often. And then you gotta kind of in tune it, kind of like an instrument. An instrument, you play violin, you play it. If you don't attune it, it goes out of sync. You actually even have to take that in and get it tuned. Imagine that. If you have to take an instrument to get it tuned, we don't fine tune our physical and spiritual vibration.
So in this channel, sometimes you're gonna hear her, my wife, Sensei Paola, or as the kids like to call her, the Girl Sensei, right? Speak about certain topics that will just be her alone. Well, she'll be speaking to you guys about certain things that I'll probably won't be speaking on because I'm probably going to be listening to her, okay? Because I learn a lot from this woman. And then sometimes you're going to hear topics on only me speaking about certain things, and she probably won't be listening to me.
The boy sensei, and yeah, I'll listen to him.
The boy sensei.
But the majority of the stuff I've heard already.
Yeah, she's already
now my stuff, you know what they do when we start talking, kind of lower the volume and they just nod their head. See, there you go.
What? What?
Nothing. No. I was just proving a point.
Oh. All right. Got it. Point proof. Check. So that's our channel. We're gonna start giving you guys a lot of information. Hope you guys love it. If you guys enjoy, the vibe, subscribe, leave us a comment, tell us you like it.
If it's a bad one, not interested.
Yeah, don't leave the bad
I'm sorry,
comments.
guys, I'm just not.
Yeah, that's not.
We
want positive right now. Yeah. Positive vibe.
And also let us know what you'd like to know about. Anything you'd like to know about, if we know about it, you'll hear what our take is on it.
Yep. Yeah, have questions. Hey, what do I do with my crying kid in the supermarket? We'll give you guys some pointers.
That's easy.
Yep. We have a couple of issues that we're going to be speaking about. Not issues, but topics. We're going to be speaking about. Each video will be themed out differently, where we speak about certain topics that we really understand. We'll bring them out. We'll put them out there. We would love to hear your feedback on it. Everything, like we said before, from martial arts to diet to spirituality to entrepreneurship, to being a husband, to being a wife, to being
a mom,
a dad, to being a role model, to being a life coach. There's a lot of things we're going to be speaking about, guys, that we feel are so important to, in today's world. Etiquette, gym etiquette. We'll probably be speaking about that. And that's a hot topic right there. There's a lot of stuff,
You're going to love it because we are very outside the box thinkers. We like to push our children to be better and strive for stronger things in life. And we also like to infuse confidence into them. So our stuff is kind of going to be that loving parent that teaches, but it's also going to have its stern aspect to it. So try it. Whatever it is that we do, we have a lot of experience because it's not just with one child. It's not just our own child that we've tried it with. We've been able to learn from hundreds and hundreds of children that came across our lives.
With techniques that work. Techniques that are proven, they're tested and proven to work. And the kids that walk through our academy come out more confident. We teach the confidence that I believe a lot of kids today need, especially with the whole bullying that's going on in schools and shootings and just the bad stuff that's going on. Sometimes they just need to be able to identify it and be able to take action. Sometimes we just need we need to call out the BS, and we'll be calling out some BS a lot here, right? Especially her. Right? She's great at it, calling out all the BS.
I don't know if you said that a good way or a bad way, but
good way. What else? What else can we tell them about ourselves? When did we move down to Miami?
What year was it? 2002? No, 2003.
Right after 9/11.
Yes.
And we were college kids, still living in New York. And after 9/11, we decided, maybe this is not a good place to be at. High profile, and we wanted a better life as well. I believe even when I met you, you always wanted to leave, no matter what. You wanted to leave New York. It took me a few years to get there. 3 years.
This is 2 to 3.
Right.
He still sent me first.
Yeah, she came down a month before I was finishing a class. She landed the job down here first, so she was able to come down to Miami, and And a month later, I got here with the rest of the apartment we had. We lived in Kings Highway.
That's right, in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, New York. We lived between Coney Island and Ocean Avenue, right there on East 13th Street.
Yep.
Right, we lived in one of the buildings there. 2 inner city kids. 1550 East 13th Street.
Brooklyn, New York.
Remember what apartment was the second floor or third floor? I don't remember.
3A or 3B?
3A.
3A.
3A. We lived in 3A, apartment 3A. That's where we lived at. I don't know who lives there now, so don't even go check, all right?
Who with a pit bull and a German Shepherd.
A pit bull and a German Shepherd, right? So the funny thing, I would always make fun because we lived in a very Hasidic neighborhood. The people, we made some great friends there.
Super cool people.
Yeah, super cool peeps. But
I would always have to go turn up the electronics on Sundays.
Fridays?
Sundays. I was the only one that wasn't Jewish. We were the only Jewish.
We were the only
non-Jewish.
we were the Catholic ones.
We were the Catholic ones.
We were the Catholic ones.
Outnumbered.
Then we were the oddball. So I wanted to be cool, but I was still young and I didn't understand. So I had a German Shepherd.
Oh, I just got it.
Oh, you just got it? I've been telling you this joke for years.
You have, but I just kind of.
So I owned the German Shepherd, right? And then we bought a motorcycle.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought a motorcycle. So guess what type of helmet again? Now I didn't do this on purpose.
No,
right?
I just thought it was a nice.
We thought it was but it was one of those metal German helmets.
It looks like a military cap.
Yeah, like those shiny ones. Right? I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And I was like, oh man. And I would get some bad looks sometimes. Like, look at this guy. German Shepherd and this freaking Nazi helmet. Yeah, we lived there for a while. We lived there for like 2 years, right?
Yeah. Well, wow.
Yeah, that was a while back then. When you had just dated for 4 years, and 2 out of those 4 years, we lived in an apartment. That was a while. But it was a pretty nice apartment we had.
It was a big apartment.
It was a big apartment compared to some apartments nowadays. That was an old school, one of those original brownstone buildings, apartments where.
With the washer and the dryer downstairs
down in the basement. We used to go down there and wash our clothes. Remember, we used to get the.
Stop! Don't you dare tell them what we used to do.
Right. So back in those days, there was no YouTube or anything. We didn't have any of this stuff. So we, you kind of had to hear these rumors. And one of the rumors was that if you grab the pantyhose, right?
Are you going to tell them?
Yeah, you're going to tell them. Listen.
Times were rough.
Listen, we were kids, all right? We were young. We must have been in 21, 20.
Trying to make ends meet.
21, 22 the most. We're still college kids. We're just trying to survive. We got our own apartment. We're just trying to act like adults at that point, right? And we were dead ass broke. We were broke. We were broke. We were broke. So every dollar counted. And we used to take the pantyhose liner. We used to put it in the dryer, the washing machine, and put the quarters in there.
Well, no. First, what you do, because I did it. You didn't wash clothes. First, what you would do is
I would be there helping you. What do you mean I didn't wash?
You would grab the.
Fold the clothes.
You would grab the pantyhose and put it along the slit where you would put the coins, and then you would hold it back, and then you would push it in and push it out, and then the pantyhose would come back with the money. Quarters. But the machine would start working. So we used to wash for free. Come on, man. We used to pay a lot of rent to be there.
And you know what? It was
all right, I gotta wash that I gotta write that in my regret list.
You don't regret it. We needed to do it. Otherwise, we were going to be able to pay the rent. We wouldn't be washing any clothes after that. Hey, it was just like $1 here, $1 there. We didn't have that much clothes back in those days.
That's true. And the machines over there were huge.
It was big.
So we would only wash like two. Anyways.
It was fun. It was fun time. We used to go down there, hang out down there, and
the dogs would run with us because it was in the basement. Nobody really watched during the week.
We used to go at odd hours. So we were like the youngest ones in the building. And of course, after you hit a certain age, you're not out that late. At 21, 22, on a Thursday night.
No kids.
No kids.
We were the only ones without kids.
We were the only ones in that building probably that were the youngest family.
Youngest and no kids.
And no kids. Everybody else had kids, and they were like in their 30s and 30s.
Late 20s.
No, probably even older than that, I would say.
No, because our next door neighbor, who was super young.
Yeah. And then so midnight, we used to be down there washing clothes at midnight.
Yeah.
And we're just hanging out there. We'd take our little radio and hear music, have a couple of drinks, and just have
wash
fun.
clothes.
Wash clothes for free. Cool times in New York. New York is a fun place to live. What do you miss most about New York?
Pizza.
The pizza. I miss the people. I miss the multicultural of it. I miss the ambience of it. The city itself, a weekend I'm good. I need to go back.
I do miss the variety of activities to do, because there's a lot of stuff to do there. You can go to different museums. You can go to different art shows. You can see different shows. You can just stay in one spot and stand there and see 100 different people in 10 minutes. Pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Miami, you can see a whole. It's a beautiful place too. Here where we live, if I stand in one spot, I can see a whole bunch of different types of birds. But
a lot of birds here.
It's pretty nice. It's just different.
It's different. It doesn't make it better or worse. It's just different. It's what you like. We grew up in New York. We grew up in the inner city. So we enjoyed it when we were there. It was great. Now as adults, we live in South Florida.
That's where
we want to go somewhere else.
We would like to go another spot.
Somewhere. But is it Florida or you want? We don't know. We'll figure it out.
Who knows? Maybe it could be a different country.
It could be a different country altogether.
That'd be fun.
What country would you pick?
I don't know. But I would like to go to Europe.
I want someplace exciting. Somalia. That's exciting.
I'll see you later. He can go all by himself.
No. Any country. All right. Let's tell them something else about ourselves. Last thing. What else can we tell them? Because we're going to talk a lot with everybody. Okay?
Well, I'm a black belt in martial arts, in karate.
Me too.
He's my sensei. He's the one who promoted me to black belt.
Right. She didn't get it the easy way. She had a test for every single rank that she earned.
No.
She quit on me like 3 times during her journey to black belt. That's it! I'm done! Take karate and shove it up your ass.
He would go the strongest with me. That's what I hated.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. She was the best in the class. You're doing it wrong. Of course. People say you're your biggest critic. No, I was her biggest critic.
He was. And then our son, he's also just got promoted to black belt.
He just became a black belt.
On February 9th?
February 9th.
So February 9th. So it's a full black belt family.
Yep. We like to call ourselves the black belt power team.
You'll probably see him competing, and you'll probably hear me with my frustration comments. So any competing parents out there.
That's right. We're gonna put that stuff on video too.
That wanna see how it is to have another competition family and how we react to our losses and wins. You'll enjoy that. Oh boy, we enjoy that.
You're gonna be hearing a lot. We're gonna try to put a lot of content out there, about our lives and about the stuff we do and living down here in South Florida. And last thing about ourselves: black belts, entrepreneurs, we're parents, husband and wife, workout buddies.
Anything else about us?
We're from New York.
We constantly like to see people grow along with us, because as other people grow, we grow.
Yep.
And to build a nice relationship, either through video or through friendships that are everlasting and that are going to help you feel happy to be alive. I think that's something that's important.
Yep.
We like that feeling of being alive and helping others.
Yep. So we're going to help you guys out. You guys are going to help us. We're going to help each other. All right? That's right. Let's get this vlog started. It's our first video on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was very impromptu. It's a beautiful rainy day. It's actually a nice day to be in bed watching some Netflix.
What's today's date?
Today is March 19th.
19th? 17th?
19th.
19th. Right,
yes, today's
good.
March 19th, 2019. Huh? So we started on 3/19/19.
Very good. And that's our first YouTube video in the works. Great job.
Booyah.
Booyah. Done.
Peace.
Deuces.